Hey, 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 hey. It's your girl Tamika, your online hair care teacher, back again with another mini class. How y'all doing tonight? Can y'all tell I'm a little bit cold? Actually, I'm a lot cold. Ooh, it's cold in this room. And it's been cold outside. But enough of that. We're here to talk about hair care. So, I want to talk to you guys about 3 hair growing tips that I'm going to give you. That's 3 hair growing tips that I'm going to give you. Yes, I know a lot of people are like, Tamika, my hair doesn't grow. No, your hair grows. You just don't retain the length. So we're talking about, hey, Devin, we're talking about growing, or as I would say, length retention, but I use the term growing so you guys can really get it. You trim too much, that's stunting your growth. Yeah. You can't trim too much. No. Hello. Yashika, hello. Yeah. So, the first one I'm going to talk about is what you should be doing in between your shampoo days. You've got to make sure that you moisturize your hair in between shampoo days. I know a lot of you out there, you might go get your hair done, or you might do your hair and you'd be like, I like the way it looks. I don't want to, have no greasy oily hair. I don't want to weigh it down. But when you're on your hair growing journey, you've got to moisturize your hair in between shampoos, even when you're not on your hair growing journey. But you've got to really pay attention to it, when you're actively growing your hair, because our hair be dry. Y'all know it be dry. And you got to keep it moisturized, because if it ain't getting moisturized, it's going to break. Because something that's dry, it breaks. Does it not? Okay, the second tip I'm going to give you is wearing protective styles. Wearing protective styles are a must, I feel like, if you're on a hair growing journey. That's good that you moisturize daily. Wearing protective styles are a must, because protective styles, they get the ends of your hair, which is the oldest part of your hair, up and tucked away, and it kind of preserves them for long periods of time. So getting your ends tucked away protects them from the elements and from any other thing that you might be doing to your hair, any rough combing or brushing or anything like that. Yeah. 3 to 5 times a week, depending on how dry your hair is. So getting your hair up and away from the elements protects it, and allows you to preserve your ends, thus retaining length. So if you come out of a protective style you've been in for, 6 weeks or 8 weeks, you pretty much should gain, that that half an inch or inch of hair that you've grown in. There shouldn't be any setbacks if you've done everything right. Okay. Another thing that a lot of people do not talk about as far as your hair journey is concerned is being consistent. This is something I want to stress, because a lot of people, they'll get gun-ho at the beginning of the year and be like, Tamika, hey, my New Year's resolution is to, get my routine down pat and be consistent and make sure I gain all the growth that's coming in. Okay, so yeah, that's fine and good for you to be all go gun-ho, but what happens is people, they start going on the decline, because life happens, you get discouraged and things like that. So the consistency will drop off. You'll be consistent for maybe 8 weeks or 12 weeks, and all of a sudden stuff starts happening, and then you're not consistent for, another 12 weeks, and your hair doesn't like that. So you got to remain consistent. You've got to remain with your routine and do it however often that you're supposed to be doing it, whether it be every week, every 2 weeks, once a month, however often. You've got to be consistent with it, because textured hair loves consistency. Textured hair loves to be put in protective styles and left alone. Textured hair loves to be moisturized. So just remember that. So those are my 3 tips for tonight. And if you want to learn more about healthy hair care and how to treat your hair right with TLC and get it growing, get a good foundation for your healthy hair care journey, join the 14-day hair care boot camp. It starts on the 15th, but the sign up is going on right now. It is going on right now. So the link is in the Dropbox. Check it out. And I'm really enjoying doing these mini classes, because I can get my points across just like that and just drop that knowledge like I like to do. I'll be doing another class tomorrow, but just one in the evening. So I've been doing the classes usually about 6:30, 7-ish, around that time. So if you guys want to get on that, I'll be there. All right. So I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great evening, and take this knowledge and apply it to your hair care routine, and you'd be surprised what will happen. All right. Y'all have a good night. Love ya.